Welcome to the Wednesday wind down. I am drinking an amazing red blend from Boise. That was beautiful. Um, yeah, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness. You all, we today are talking about how to manifest more love in your life. This is something that I felt like I wanted to come on here and dive into, considering that we are getting ready for the new year. We are getting ready for the vision board event, which our main focus is love vibes, honey. So I want to talk about this because during the holidays, oftentimes people are thinking about love. They're thinking about their family. They're thinking about people they interact with. They're thinking about the love they don't have. I will tell you that was me this time of year for between the age of 18 to 25, actually, even after that, between the age of 18 to about 30, somewhere between October to January, the shit hit the fan. That's the only way I can say it. It hit the fan. I would doubt things. I would be in relationships with people who would play into that doubt. I was constantly grappling for love. And just to give you a little bit about my history, if you're just tuning in, give me a shout out, give me a hey boo hey. My name is Natasha McCrae. I am your love activist. I am your love intelligence method creator. I am the love CEO, and my objective is to help people all over the world tap into their love intelligence, tap back into, because this is something that you were born with. I'm going to talk a little bit about it today, and we can talk about how you can join the movement for you to be able to just feel love more often and feel more of it more often. So let me tell you a little story about this young girl who was raised in Northern California, and I was the youngest of four. I mean, yeah, youngest of four in my immediate household, and my closest sibling is 4 years older than me. So during my years of growing up, and my parents, let's just say I love them, they loved me, they gave me love, but I, somewhere along the lines, took on the story of there not being enough love. I took on the story of being an afterthought. I took on the story of just feeling like I didn't fit in. I took on that story for myself. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Taisha. And so I lived a lot of my adolescence always feeling like I wasn't enough. And then as I became a teenager and into young adulthood, I started seeking out love. I searched high and low, and honey, we know I went low because I ended up attracting all the wrong people into my world. Now, the crazy thing about love is that I was researching before I came in here. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the craziest thing." When I was looking at the definition of love, it's Webster Dictionary is totally looking at love from this shallow space. It's from such a shallow space, and I want to give you the actual definition. So I'm looking this up. Let me see what the definition was. Um, Webster's Dictionary definition of love: an intense feeling or deep affection, a like or enjoying something very much. That's all they got. That's all they got. And most of the time, when we think about, like, us as Americans, the English language, we only have one word for love: the English language. When there are so many other languages out there that have multiple words for love, the maximum is in Sanskrit, which is 96 words for love. What do you think about that? The reason why, and I'm speaking for myself and anyone else who has ever felt what I have felt, the reason why we are constantly on this track of seeking this thing is because we don't really know what it is. You don't really know what love is. And that was something for me. I did not know what love was. And if you don't know the definition, or you don't know what something is supposed to look like or something is supposed to feel like, you won't see it even if it's in front of you. You don't know what it's supposed to feel like. You won't see it. So therefore, you're probably going to take on that story that I took on where it's not here, it's not enough. I don't know. You're constantly seeking, you're grappling at this external concept of love. The Webster Dictionary didn't help us at all, honey. Webster Dictionary didn't help us. Um, and we're born with love intelligence. You are born, we are all created from love. The creation of a human being. God created you, universe, God created you from love. It is the ultimate creative expression of love. So when you finally grasp an understanding, which I'm going to go into some details here, but when you finally grasp an understanding of truly what is love, then you'll be able to embrace it. You'll be able to call in more of it. You'll be able to have a mindset that there is an abundance of it. Because if you're constantly walking around and thinking that there is um, a scarcity of love, then that is exactly what you're going to get. Your perception is your reality. I know that. How many of y'all know that? Perception's reality. So if you feel like ain't nothing but scrubs, you know, going to be showing up in your world, then that's what you're going to get. But when I'm speaking about love and whenever I talk about love, I'm talking about it from the deeper conditioning, from love intelligence, because romantic love is a blip on the freaking radar, honey. It's a blip on the radar. When I thought, based on Webster and based on society and based on media, I thought that love was simply this thing that what came from being in a relationship or searching that relationship or the assumption of parental love. Now, as I grew up, I realized that there are some people who didn't get that. So that's not a standard. And it's not an, and we can't make an assumption of it because our parents probably didn't even have what real love is. So I'm going to keep this short, but I want everyone to have an option. I have a guide which has a more love guide, and you can download that guide if you text love vision to 310-421-0775. Text love vision to that number, and I'll make sure that you have. Let me make sure I have that set up. I'll make sure that you get. Is it love? Oh no, my bad. It's love power. My bad. Love power. Text love. I knew something told me to look, y'all. Text love power, honey. Text love power. Let me go on and change this. But I want to make sure that you have that guide, and that is a free guide. You just go ahead and text that, and it'll be sent back to you. The link. You'll get the link. You'll get the link to it. Okay, so let's talk about love. What is love? What does that look like? What does that look like for you? Um, when I was growing up and I was constantly chasing and grappling and looking for what I thought was love, which was romance, it took me on a trajectory of researching and studying with, the most prominent global gurus and reading books and researching. I've written a book on love intelligence, which will be coming out Q1 of next year, maybe Q2. I'll let y'all know in a couple of weeks. But it's really important that we understand and grasp that. And that's something that I did over the years. I researched and I studied and I grabbed what is love and what does this mean? Some of the concepts that I break down, the very definition of love is in the love guide that you're going to get. So if you text love power to 310-421-0775, but I'll go over them briefly. And in the love guide, I just cover just the basic definition of love because we're never given a definition of love. So I cover that basic definition, which you can find in Corinthians, which is patience, kind, perseverance. Those are some of the things, the actionable things that you can see, truly see love show up in your world. But what's love intelligence? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. The number is 310-421-0775. But what is love intelligence? Love intelligence is consists of 5 core values, and the main one is self-awareness. And when we think about self-awareness, one of the things that most of us don't consider is we don't consider the the power that we have in generating all of the things that we need. Let me say that again. We don't recognize the power that we have in generating the things that we need. Even as a Christian, I grew up in the church, and we were constantly, the old school religion constantly had you praying, begging, let me say this, begging God for something versus understanding in the Bible that it says, and this was not meant to go preaching to you, but in the Bible, God made us in his image. God made us in his image. So God has given us a power of being able to show up in this earth with that power. But one of the things that we must do is we must stay connected. We must stay connected. And many times we lose that. So, with that self awareness and with that understanding, if you stay connected to God, some people call it source, some people call it energy, I call it God. If you stay connected to God, then you'll begin to maintain an understanding of your power. And when you stay connected to God, you understand that you were created from love. And when you stay connected to God, you begin to understand the power that you have to generate and give love to others. And when you stay connected to God, you start to see that power, you start to see that expression, and therefore you begin to see more of it and you begin to attract more of it. We're all energy, honey. We're all energy. And if we are feeling a certain way, we are attracting that into our lives. We are attracting the lower vibration. We are attracting the negative mindset. We are attracting, I don't have enough of this thing. I don't have enough of this. We are attracting that into our lives. So, how do you manifest more love? You begin to grasp the understanding that you are the epitome of love. Yeah, 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 Natasha. Okay, I am love, but I want a man. Yeah, 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 Natasha, I am love, but I don't feel it from my colleagues. Yeah, Natasha, I am love, but I want you to try it on for size. I really want you to try it on for size. Just shift your mindset for a moment. Just roll with me. Just play along. When we get off this call, when you wake up tomorrow morning, I want you to call in all of the love because we're all connected. You can call in my love. I'm going to send the love, my love concept to you. You can call in my love. If you wake up in the morning and say, I am, I am the mere thing that I am seeking. How do I love myself? And begin to generate more of that. Y'all think some of y'all haven't really done my the self-care workshop. The self-care workshop is an expression of love. And when you do generate self-care, what self-care does is it helps you create more love. Okay. Yeah, some people say you got to give love to get love. And I want you to understand that concept because a lot of times when people say you got to give love to get love, there can be something associated with that as far as you're not going to have anything if you're not getting it. But I want you to know you are love. And that statement, you got to give love to get love, you have to definitely be it in order to receive it in the way that you are wanting to. So when we're thinking about relationships, if we're going to that, which is a snippet on the radar when it comes to love intelligence, if you're thinking about relationships, then oftentimes we're thinking we have to get this person in order to fill this hole, or we have to get this person and then I will feel complete. But it's all about starting complete. It's all about stepping into your feminine energy and just the beingness of love, expressing that, exuding that, finding things that keep you at that higher love vibration. Love is one of the highest vibrations. And can you imagine walking through your life, walking through daily saying, I love you? My friends, when I get off the phone, I say, I love you. It is not just out of habitual habit. It is that I am creating and sending a higher vibration to this person. And I know if I'm vibrating that high, I will continue to feel that and generate that in my world. Do y'all have any questions? Because I know I just went off on a tangent. Let me see if I covered everything that I wanted to cover. So this year's vision board event is I've I did the Vision Board Mastery Love Edition, but we're doing 2022 Love Vibes for real at the Vision Board Mastery Conference. And it's going to be January 8th. I want to make sure that you all have access to that. It'll be January 8th. And when you register, tickets are going to go on sale on the 10th. The VIP tickets will be on sale on the 10th. So you need to get that as soon as it goes on sale because I'm only doing 25. And the reason I'm only doing 25 is because I'm going to be doing a group um like 2022 year in love strategy session for everyone who is a VIP for this. You also get I got all types of gifts, y'all. You'll have to catch the email or be in my text to see all of that. But I have rose quartz and amethyst and all these things for you to vibrate high throughout your year, vibrate high on love throughout your year. So those tickets will go on sale on the 10th. So I want to make sure that you all know that in advance. But the other thing is vision board mastery. It's not about simply just doing a vision board. It is really about the psychology of the vision board. It's about us taking what you put on your vision board and making strategy of it. That's hence why I'm doing the VIP masterclass for everyone to set themselves up with a strategy. That is going to be free to all of my VIPs. And just tonight, I want you to walk away from this conversation with understanding on a visceral level that you are the love that you wish to receive, that you are the love. You don't have to look outside hoping and wishing and wanting this from other places because you can call in the love that you have access to it all. You have access to all the love in the universe, and you can call that into your world. And you can do what my I'm gonna say Facebook user because I can't see the name of whoever texts that, but you give it and you're going to definitely get it. But also just knowing on top of that, you already are it. You already are it. So how do you manifest more of it? Understanding that that is your natural vibration. We're going to in the vision board event, we're going to be clearing some blocks on what's holding you back from really attracting it or feeling it because I went through life for the first 30 years of my life not feeling like I had any of it. Not feeling like I had any of it. So leave here tonight deciding that you're going to send love, you're going to be love, you're going to express and accept that you are love. Send it, be it, express and accept that you are it. That's how you manifest more of it into your life. And the reason why I'm going to be breaking down, and even in the love guide, the reason why I put that out there is because I want you to see what the real definitions of love are so that you can start noticing it around you. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to know it's even there. Right? And then knowing this, when you get ready to go out at the holidays and you're going to be with some family members you may not really want to be with, you can decide, you can start, you can decide you're going to send love into this space. You can decide you're going to send love to this person. You can decide that that's what you're going to do rather than focusing on the negative or rather than focusing on the lack. And once you begin to embody that, you're going to know there is an abundance of it. Bottom line. Okay. So that's all I got for you this Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for coming on this journey with me as we talk about love, as we talk about being it, as we talk about spreading it. I really, 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 in my heart of hearts, want every person who's heard my voice, when you share this out, every person who hears my voice, I want them to be able to express it, feel it, that they can feel love even through this screen, that they can feel love anytime they come to my page, that they can feel love even as I send it out to y'all during the weeks. Cause I do. I be sending y'all good vibes. And we're gonna be talking about love vibes at our vision board event. All right. So I will connect with y'all soon. Love you, love you, love you. Check your email, check your text message. Tomorrow I have a pre-game message going out, but on the 10th, you need to get your VIP tickets. Those are the first ones that are going on sale. General admission is not on sale for a little bit. And I will talk to y'all soon. Mwah. Have an amazing evening.